Yeah, so Kelly asked me to what was it again? To let her know about my meal plan and my exercising plan, and honestly I'm kind of just shooting for her to do something every day, like whether it's walking outside with the kids for 5 to however long they can stand to be outside, or playing on the Wii for a while. That's pretty much my regimen at the moment, just to get me in the habit of moving, and it seems to be working pretty good right now. I actually forgot to mention, I have lost about, first day it was 0.5 pounds, second day it was 0.7, so that would be 1.2 pounds. So, needless to say, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. My goals are to lose 2.5 pounds every 2 weeks, since I want to lose 5 pounds every month. And I want to try to keep that steady. So yeah, as for my meal plan, I feel I'm doing pretty good. I'm not following Kelly's meal plan to like the letter or anything, because mainly to me some things like separating the egg and the yolk and the white, it's like, for me it's like separating something God made for us to eat that way, you know. It's like, I don't know, but that's just my opinion on it. I actually like it better altogether. So, and I only use 2 eggs, which normally before I would eat 3 eggs at once, and it was even too much for me before I was really watching what I was eating. So yeah, it's, I feel I'm doing better, and I'm putting veggies in it, which makes it really good. And I also like cheese, so yeah. I put cheese in it, but not like, I try to keep it to at the most 1/4 of a cup, which normally I use like a slice of cheese if I have it, and that is enough for me. I'm trying to stay away from the bread and the carbs more, because that's what I'm addicted to. If I have a really strong craving for one, then I'll eat a little bit of it. I won't gorge myself on it like I used to. I'm trying to keep my self-control in check and everything. And when I feel really weak, or actually, not even when I feel really weak, it's, whenever I feel the temptation, I ask God to help me, which I never did before. It would always be like when I felt really weak and I was hungry, and I'd be like, oh Lord, help me stay away from this, instead of giving him the benefit of being able to help me every day on everything, instead of being like, oh, you're my lifesaver, you're my life preserver, I only need you when I'm drowning in my own dismay and all that. And so I'm trying to remember that, that God's there for everything. He's, no matter what you do, He's there. So yeah, so pretty much for my meal plan, this is my daughter. Come here. Don't be so silly. Alright. You already met my son. He's in here too. They're watching me they're watching Netflix, I should say, before they go to bed.
Mommy, I need 2 turns.
You need 2 turns. No, I said 1 turn.
No turn. No 2.
No.
No 1 turn.
Okay. sorry about that. I had to pause it for a second. They were taking too long. So,
Mommy. Mommy.
Kids. So anyway, excuse me. So as far as my exercise, I try to do it every day, and I don't try to play catch up if I miss a day, because that ends up killing me. Like, I end up losing my motivation for it at all, because I end up hating doing it. And I try not to play catch up for if I have an off day with food. I don't try to play catch up, because it's like, why beat yourself up over it? It's done. It's there. Just put a little more effort in not doing it again. And that's something I had to learn through the years of trying to lose it on my own. And today God really gave me an opportunity to do quite a bit of exercise, strength and cardio. My kids and I went down to the high school. We live right up the hill from it, and I pulled Noah down about half of the way, and then he kind of fell out of the sled, and he wanted to go home at that point. But when I mentioned home, he flipped out. So we continued on to our destination, which was the pile of snow that was there from the last time it snowed. And so he started walking home almost right after we got there, because his poor little hands were cold, and he's so little, it takes him forever to walk somewhere. So Hannah got about 3 slides down that little hill, and then we headed home. And at that point she was complaining about her hands, so it was good that we were going home. And on the way home, they both decided at the same time they couldn't walk anymore. So, trying to avoid the whole yelling match and everything, I tried to make it fun, and I had Noah up on my shoulders, and Hannah I was pulling. And, excuse me, we were about halfway up the hill. We were like halfway between my house and the school. And so I pulled my daughter in the sled the rest of the way, which is really the steepest rest of the way. And Noah I had on my shoulders. And so yeah, I think I did pretty good with my strength and cardio today. I'm still planning on doing some Wii before I go to bed, because I just love doing it, and I just feel so good after accomplishing like a new level or something. It's fun. And tomorrow I am planning on doing Kelly's exercising. I know I said that about that yesterday too, but I mean about that for today, but I actually forgot. So yeah, I think this is running a little too long, so I'm gonna redo everything.